wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Well, hello and happy Friday. What's going on? It is the KVJ show. Here we go. Weekend. Yeah. Okay.
Friday.
That's right, it is. You guys have big weekends going down? What's happening?
You know about them because I'm going to be with you.
Yeah.
At least you're part of it.
We are going to be officially sick of each other.
Yeah, big Saturday together. We're going to be out at the Jupiter Irish Fest starting at 11 a.m. Get that thing going.
Abacoa Town Center, right there in the middle of all the action. I got pictures. Wow, they really are setting it up to be COVID safe.
They are.
They're
Okay.
building little mini roped off areas. So you get a little pod and you sit with your group and you stay in that little area.
Okay.
All the seating that's up front is like spaced from each other. It's very interesting how the CDC guidelines come into play when you're putting together an event.
Wow, okay.
This is the first event that the KVJ show has been a part of since a year.
Okay.
I'm rusty. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Don't expect my greatest tomorrow.
Well, we got you booked for the kissing booth.
Okay.
So,
$1 a kiss.
yeah. So that's your job.
I'm totally in. Don't care. I'm ready. I'm ready for some action, brother.
Man, child, woman, beast. You don't
Everything.
care.
Everything.
$1 a kiss.
It all goes.
The child, no. But 18 and older, let's get into it.
Okay. So we have that Saturday morning, and then we'll be doing the virtual Stars Ball that you can watch online starting at 5:30 at littlesmiles.org.
Question. Now,
Yes.
are we dressing up? Is that
Yes.
what's going on? Everything's normal?
Yep, everything's normal. We're just on a computer screen for everybody instead of live and in person at the convention center.
Yeah.
There you go.
People are dressing up in their houses too. You want to hear something cool? So Little Smiles is sending like these goodie packs to all the sponsors that have like champagne and food and party stuff. And then for all of our honored stars, their families get like Uber Eats gift cards.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
they can all order a bunch of snacks and food and have
that's
their
fun.
own party in their house. And we're going to shoot it out live to them and be able to see our stars in their houses.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. The virtual world is really coming alive here during the pandemic.
They say even after the pandemic, there will be a lot of virtual stuff that sticks around just
Sure.
because people like it.
Yeah. No, it is. There's a lot of positives that have actually come out of this. Some things will stick around. And there are a couple other things that you can do this weekend as well. So we'll give you a rundown of some of the cool things that are going to be happening if you want to get out and enjoy your weekend. That'll be coming up here just about 6:35 on the KVJ show. So we got a big old Friday jam-packed for you, including many different chances for you to win some cool stuff just by listening to us today. Download the 97.9 WRMF app, register, start listening. You pick up several things. One, $1,000. We're giving that away, cash prizes. South Florida staycations. Today's the final day. We're going to be doing giveaways for that. And if you stream us on the mobile app, you could win a $50 gift card to Tijuana Flats.
Ooh.
It's Flats Friday.
They got good food, baby.
Yeah, they do. So a lot of cool things happening today. So that's just one of many ways to check us out. We're also on YouTube right now on Kvj TV.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, Prince William broke his silence about his brother, Prince Harry, and Meghan Markle's little Oprah Winfrey interview. I think they got him at a public appearance yesterday. Coming out of it, a paparazzi was like, "Oh, William, what do you think about the accusations that the royal family is racist?"
Yeah, I don't think he didn't really intend to sit down and give any kind of official statement. He didn't have much of a choice.
But yeah, I mean, when someone yells you're racist at you, you better like defend yourself, right?
Yeah, I gotta say something, I guess.
Yeah, so his exact quote, it was kind of rushed. We don't have that, do we? He was walking and talking.
Yeah, we have
Oh, we
it.
do? Okay, here he is.
Okay.
We should have
Yeah,
it.
sorry, I just gotta find it.
Sir, have you spoken to your brother since the interview?
No, I haven't spoken yet, but I will do.
And can you just let me know, is the royal family a racist family, sir?
We're very much not a racist family.
There you go.
Very quick.
We're very much not a racist family, so
We're shocked everybody said, heck yeah, we are.
right.
He just owned it. Was vocal about it.
Look how white we are.
But you sweet ass we are.
Yeah. He also said, he hasn't spoken to his brother yet, but he will be. And I think that's good. I think all of them need to be speaking.
Uh-huh.
The silence is not good, Kevin. We got to talk about these things.
Yeah, yes, it just depends on how the chat goes.
HBO is working on a new documentary about Pee Wee Herman. Ooh, I'd be into this. They are going to do a 2-part documentary, and it'll focus on, of course, the scandal and the popularity years, and then projects afterwards, and like what he had to do. And
I had a Pee Wee Herman doll growing up, and you pulled his string, and it would laugh like him.
Oh, so creepy.
It was creepy after that story hit.
Well, the Grammys are this Sunday, and The Weeknd has just announced that he will no longer let his label submit music to be considered for Grammy Awards. He says he's boycotting the Grammys because of secret committees that are against him. He says that, the fact that they didn't even acknowledge Blinding Lights at all just proves that there's secret committees.
Oh, okay.
And The Weeknd is just the latest guy in a long list of black artists who have publicly called out the Grammys. Drake has done it, Frank Ocean did it, Kanye West did it, and they're all saying that these secret committees that exclude.
Okay.
And that is what's going on in your dirt of the day.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What's going on your mind today, Jay Bird?
I wrote a little blog yesterday, put on our KVJ Facebook page, because the St. Patty's Day is coming up. I wanted to give my opinion of what hangover foods work the best for me.
Okay.
And maybe they work, maybe some of these will help for some people that are going to get, drunk or drinking this weekend. But I also want your guys' picks. Tell me what you guys eat when you are really hungover bad. I got at number 5, just the regular cheeseburger. A big, messy, greasy cheeseburger, I find, to hit the hangover soul just so perfectly. Thoughts on the cheeseburger?
Yes, the cheeseburger does hit the hangover soul.
That came at number 5 on my list. Oh, obviously you want to pair that with French fries or a tot.
And you got to also have an icy cold Pepsi or Coca-Cola.
That's kind of a given, I feel like.
Okay.
On all of these,
All right.
I think you should have whatever your beverage of choice. For me, a ice cold Coca-Cola
All
with
right.
crushed ice.
All right.
Just does me so nice. Number 4, your chicken wings, chicken nuggets, chicken tenders, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Those are pretty good. Obviously, again, pair them with a fry or a tot. Thoughts on the chicken fingers for a hangover, or chicken nuggets or wings? All kind of
Wings,
kind of the same group.
okay.
Wings, I think wings are so superior to fingers.
I disagree with that, but I'm just saying all of those. We pick your poison.
right.
If you're hungover, you do a wing, I'll do a tender or a finger. Coming at number 3, donuts and soda.
Ooh,
a
okay.
big fat donut. Just, let's be honest, more than one. If you're hungover. There's no rules when you're hungover.
All right, you lost me at donut.
You guys don't like donuts?
I
do.
do, but not for hangover.
I like those.
I need greasy for hangover.
the Kreller.
Cruller?
Cruller.
Yeah.
You say cruller, I say Kreller. Tomato, tomato. Fat Kevin, donuts? Yes, no, hangover food?
Yeah, I
Terrible
would go.
choice?
Yeah, it's easy to get down. That's always kind of part of it. Is you want something that's easy to eat, and that's the challenge that seems to soothe the tummy. For me, that's usually the worst part of my hangovers. I just feel nauseous.
You nailed it. Easy to eat, and when you get donuts, there's a bunch of them. You don't
Yeah.
want to run out of that food. That
No.
food's your savior.
Yeah.
Number 2, grilled cheese. Grilled
Okay,
cheese
yeah.
with a soup. Oh, that makes the hangover almost kind of go away. I feel like the brain fog goes away when the grilled cheese hits the body.
You do, okay.
Yeah.
I love a grilled cheese. I'm with you on that.
Is that your number 1 for hangover?
I think the cheeseburger is, but the grilled cheese is a close second.
And then obviously number one, pizza. You want to get pizza. If you can, when you get home that night, when you have the buzz, order your delicious pizza that night. Maybe get 2. So when you wake up in the morning, you've got no chance of running out of pizza.
But your bank account is depleted.
And
You're like, damn, why'd I order all this pizza?
And then you wonder why you're getting chubby.
My go-to was always a smooth kind of ice cream, either a Wendy's Frosty, a Blizzard, something along a McFlurry, something along those lines.
I almost put that on there, but then I thought about the witch. If the witch is all hammered up and she's eating ice cream, she may be farting. I just didn't want. I wanted to think of the lactose intolerant people.
If you give me a milkshake to take care of my hangover, it will be a bad day for you.
That's why I left that off the list, because I was thinking of the
It's not
Virginians.
going to kill your nausea if Virginia's farting up a storm.
I will run you out of the house.
It's just not cool. You want to really stick with something that's going to soak up that alcohol.
They had listed some foods for hangovers that are good at replenishing, so I guess you do feel better quicker. Some of the ones that they have in the top 10, bananas they actually have as number 1.
Yeah, it's that health stuff, though.
Yeah, this is all about having your body rebound faster. They say that it gets you the electrolytes, potassium, sodium, things like that you depleted. Banana pops it back into your system fast.
I get how that's good for you physically, but spiritually, when you're down
Not as
and
fun
out,
as a Frosty.
tired, no, of course not.
Yeah.
Somebody gave me this stuff. It's like a powder, but it's called banana bag. And yeah, I guess it has all the stuff and like a banana on steroids.
Yeah.
Banana bag? I don't know about the name.
It wasn't tasty at all.
Oh, it sounds-
It tasted awful.
It sounds
It didn't taste like a banana at all.
It tasted more like a bag.
It tasted like, I don't know, this disgusting it tastes like garbage.
Yeah.
Well, I just know that we have a long weekend.
Yeah.
And maybe this is a blog to myself.
It's all just for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I got on my mind today, it ties on the opposite end of this, is seeing how many people are taking up sober living. In fact, I just saw today that for the first time, you got more and more non-alcoholic beers, beverages. I believe it was Tanqueray that just came out with Tanqueray Zero Alcohol.
Ooh. Yeah.
So you can start getting gins.
Ginned up without the gin?
Without the gin. I'm just like, this is kind of interesting that so many people are going for this. And apparently this is a thing where people are trying to go alcohol free and do the sober living. They say that Etsy saw a 205% increase in searches for sober or dry gifts from this time compared to last year. And they say that celebrities like Chrissy Teigen, who has said that she's gone dry, are some of the celebrities that are driving the bandwagon for this new trend of sober living. Yeah.
Laugh with the sinners and cry with the saints.
The sinners are much more fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Only the good die young.
But I'm not that young.
Only the good die middle aged.
And I'm not that good.
Well, the one that I saw this morning was a craft beer. I think it was maybe Sam Adams or somebody like that. And they were coming out with a non-alcoholic craft beer, but it looks like it's one of those hazy, which I know that's the kind I love, but I know those things are pretty high in sugar.
Yeah.
And so you get, all the calories and fat and carbohydrates of a regular craft beer, but without any of the alcohol? What are we doing?
What are we doing?
It just doesn't make sense to me in my generation.
I guess.
Maybe this is a young person thing. You know, they're different and trendy. And
We're all old and in the corner drinking.
yeah, I mean, I grew up binge drinking at college, and that's just like how it was.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do it as prevalent as we did.
They recommend you don't do that. The binge drinking.
I'm not saying it's like the way to go.
No, but there's like a whole PSA kind of a movement of the dangers of the binge drinking. It's I think is that the modern dare?
Well, maybe it's not as prevalent. I think, kids still go out and do drink, but I think with the prevalence of, recreational marijuana I think it's maybe decreased a bit how many people were actually binge drinking at a younger age. I don't know. Just going with the numbers.
Kevin bringing up pot again. Denny's, Kevin's pot carrier.
Oh, you know I am. I just got no follow through. All right, what you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I was talking with somebody yesterday, and this person didn't really even realize, and I think it's important because if you have any kind of high-risk medical condition right now, anything, and that would be like asthma, that would be like diabetes, that would be like heart disease, anything like that that's a high-risk condition, you can go get your vaccine today. You just have to schedule an appointment. I was talking with somebody, and they were like, no, you have to be 60. And yeah, you have to be 60 if you don't have a medical condition, or you're an educator, or you're a healthcare personnel, or you're a long-term care facility worker. Like, there's a whole list. So just because you aren't 60 doesn't mean you can't get it if you're worried about COVID. If you have any kind of medical issue and your doctor signs off on a note, you can march right in there and get the vaccine.
Okay.
And this person didn't know that. And so I was like, you know what? We got to talk about this more.
Yeah, it's coming with the vaccines. If you are waiting for it, you're not going to have to wait too much longer. President Biden was on TV last night, and he said that all adults in the U.S. will be eligible for the vaccine by May 1st.
Wow.
And they're thinking that, we could be closer to normal by 4th of July.
I mean, right in time for the Tom Cruise cruise. Look at this.
Yeah, no, it is. That would be, because we were talking about 4th of July weekend, Tom Cruise cruise, and the president last night saying we could be closer to normal by 4th of July.
It smells like this Tom Cruise cruise could possibly happen here.
Absolutely.
I mean, we got to start getting our Top Gun jackets together because we're going.
Time to get ready, baby.
Because now it says summer like a big jacket.
Yeah.
Well, we wore the
A lot of that
jacket.
kind of goose downing
What
in
is
it.
a jacket on a boat in the summer?
Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do Top Gun on the top, risky business on the bottom. Boom.
Well, risky, yeah, okay.
Tom Cruise cruise.
Okay. Yeah, they say 1 in 10 people in the U.S. now are fully vaccinated.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It looks like in Florida we're a little bit behind the national average because we're at 9.46. But
We
we're
have
right
more
about there.
old people. I think it takes us longer.
Is that what it is?
And they've clogged up the system.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, my grandma, boom, got it right out the chute in Kentucky.
Okay.
Because their population of the older people isn't as high as Florida.
Okay.
I think that has something to do with it.
Maybe-
And it's about to drop, too. So now it's 60 plus. I think in the next week it's going to be 55 plus.
Well, we did our medical stuff together last time. Let's go get the vaccine together. Here's what we'll do. We'll get the vaccine together, then we'll just do like a pizza trip after. Or
I
or
love
a
it.
grilled cheese party.
I love
I
it.
love how he ties food into everything.
Well,
It's impressive.
I am down.
Yeah.
we got to celebrate these things, Kevin.
Okay, I got you. All right, well, if you're looking to kick around this weekend, and they say that more people are going out, even though we're just at 10% of the country being fully vaccinated, according to new cell phone data, people are leaving their homes today more often than they did even before the pandemic.
Because
So-
they're just losing their minds.
Yeah, they are. So people are going out. So if you're looking to go out this weekend, you got several options. I'll run down for you next.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
We got kind of a busy weekend. We're going to be at Abacoa downtown there tomorrow at 11 a.m. for the Jupiter Irish Fest. A lot of these St. Patrick's Day festivities are going to be happening this weekend. I saw a lot of bars that got stuff going on. Like your Matthews Brewing, all those kind of places, they've got big festivities. So wherever your local Irish bar is, they probably are going to be doing something that is going to be going on there.
You gonna get any corned beef and cabbage in you?
Not a big fan of cabbage.
God, or corned beef.
I'm okay with corned beef. I might have a little corned beef.
Do a little shepherd's pie. Ugh, that's yummy.
I had to do that corned beef and cabbage all-you-can-eat food contest, and I hate both of them so much.
Oh, yeah.
That was rough to get through.
Yeah.
Oh.
Could see that. Yeah, I go more maybe with a green beer. That'd probably be better for me. But we got that on Saturday. Then we're doing the virtual Little Smiles Stars Ball. So that's something you can at least watch online at littlesmiles.org starting at 5:30 p.m. Got all kinds of other good stuff going on this weekend, including it is the grand opening of Rapids Water Park.
Ooh.
Yeah. They crank open the doors tomorrow, and it is going to be open daily through April 11th for spring break.
That Facebook time hop yesterday gave me a picture of Rocco's first time at the Rapids when he did a water slide as a little baby.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, he loved it so much. He was just giggling and kicking his feet.
Ride the Rapids, have some fun.
Ride the Rapids, everyone!
Good times. Yeah, so that's going on this weekend. Your green markets, whether it be at the West Palm Beach waterfront or Wellington, Plantation, Miramar, Pembroke Pines, are all going to be cranking at this weekend, so you can get out and stroll around, check it out. You have also got a lot of spring training baseball that is going to be going on. The ballpark at the Palm Beaches, and also you got everything from that to Roger Dean Stadium to Clover Park in Port St. Lucie. So some games to check out this weekend. Just look at your local times. And obviously, ticket availability. I learned the hard way. Don't go walk up to try to get your tickets. Book them in advance. They are selling out because of limited capacity. And then coming off of a big win last night in Columbus, the Florida Panthers are going to be back home taking on the Chicago Blackhawks at the BB&T Center on Saturday night. So if you want to go see some hockey, you can check that out. Last night was a really good night for South Florida sports. The Florida Panthers, who are having a really good year, they were down to the Blue Jackets last night 4-1 and came back and won in overtime 5-4. So big win for them. And shout out to the Miami Heat, who beat the Orlando Magic last night at AAA 111-103. They are above 500 for the first time this season. So some good news for them. Not great news for that Myers Leonard, the Miami Heat center that dropped the bad anti-Semitic slur on Monday while he was doing some gaming. He was fined $50,000 and suspended 1 week.
Boy, how will he go on?
From all team activities. Yeah, so they say the $50,000 fine is less punitive than had he been suspended, because if he had been suspended for a longer time, that's $65,000 per game.
I wonder what his net worth is.
He makes $9.4 million a season.
He'll be all right.
He'll be fine. Yeah. They say the sanction is the largest fine allowed under the NBA's current collective bargaining agreement.
And now where does that money go? Do they take that and they just go, ha-ha, NBA pockets it, ha-ha?
Yeah, they have an NBA party.
They should, take that money and turn around and give it to, some sort of group that educates.
Yeah.
Or some sort of group that does outreach, maybe to the Jewish community.
Well, he is required to participate in cultural diversity programs. So that might be something that fines would go to pay for those kind of programs.
Maybe the NBA keeps it and they put it back in things like nets and hot dogs for the concession stand. I don't know.
Potato pancakes, maybe?
Potato pancakes, potato chips.
Some matzo ball soup.
But it's not that much. What's the fine? You said $50,000?
You got 50, yeah.
I mean, that's not that much money.
65 per game if they take him out for the suspension.
I just think it's funny. Are they going to take it and pocket the money? And then we showed him, take the money and then go do good with it.
I do wonder where that money goes. Are they buying hot dogs?
Help the people that he hurt, maybe,
Yeah. I'm sure they have programs and things like that the NBA is doing.
Then they need to PR that. PR it. Let us know where that money goes.
Yeah, they might come out with an annual statement as to where all their expenditures are. And they can say, hey, that dude who used the anti-Semitic slur went right here.
We gave this money back to the Jewish community because they were hurt by his words.
Mm-hmm. Or we got more nachos in all the concession stands in the Southeast.
And that's good for everybody.
Who knows what they're doing with the money?
Yeah. Okay, who on the KVJ show is most likely to get into a vocal confrontation with one of our bosses? We were just kind of arguing about it, saying, I don't know.
I think it's me.
Maybe.
Well, you have the biggest numbers from past performance.
I had two big fights with two bosses since I've been on this show.
Okay.
One with Kobe and one with Leo.
Yeah.
And they were both pretty big.
They were big.
The Leo
Okay.
one was massive.
I had
Was
to
it?
chase
Okay.
him down the hall, and then
Oh,
it turned
wow.
like real ugly.
Well, yeah, because I got blamed for something that I didn't have anything to do with, and he talked to me like a child. It was bad.
Yeah.
and I snapped, and it was pretty bad.
It was pretty bad. It was They
Okay.
were screaming.
I think it's me because of my numbers.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, you're winning. So congratulations.
I'm sad that it's not me though.
It could be you.
Yeah.
I mean, I think anybody on this show there's potential of a fight with the boss.
Yeah, it's really kind of inevitable. You're probably going to at least have tough conversations.
I don't feel like any of us though would ever fight with Randy.
No, she's very good.
She is very good.
Well, dealing with morning shows are typically head cases, and so she's very good at understanding that. And
She's done it before.
Yeah.
She knows what she's doing. She has the temperament and the smarts for the job.
Yeah.
She is a smart cookie.
patience of the saint, which I don't have. That's why she has that job, and I don't. Couldn't do it. Okay, which person on the KVJ show do you think would be most likely to complain to a manager about bad service?
Oh, in a restaurant?
Yeah.
Oh, not
Or
me.
just in any customer service type of situation.
Not me either.
I mean, I might do it like in a Best Buy because I know they're not serving me no French fries that they can spit on. But I'm never gonna do it in a restaurant.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be me. I don't think it's gonna be Virginia. I don't think it's gonna be Denny. I think it's between Suits and Kevin.
I honestly, if that ever happens to me, I just leave and I don't come back.
I think
Yeah, me too.
maybe if you're with the Queen, maybe she might
She doesn't
say
either.
She doesn't.
No, she'll just get up and walk out.
I do
And
too.
she'll never come back.
I get hot and flushed, and then it gets into fight or flight, and I'm like, I'm in Best Buy. What am I doing? And I just leave.
So
Yeah.
maybe it's between Suits and Denny's.
Maybe it's Suits.
Yeah.
Suits will stand his ground, and he's a smart cookie too.
All right, we're giving it to the kid, the
Yeah,
prodigy.
I'm giving it to Suits.
Oddly enough, nobody on the show is really too wired into Karen mode.
So Suits is the Karen of the KVJ show.
Damn.
Maybe. He's in that. I think he's
like,
give me a
"That guy,
microphone. I got something to
come
say.
on."
Is he in the room? Well, then screw him.
Yeah. Who on the KVJ show is most likely to leave an angry voicemail on somebody's phone?
I don't like to leave voicemails because that's evidence that can be used against you later. If I have something to say, I'll say it to your face if it's going to be real nasty, so you have no proof.
I wouldn't do it now, but in the past I would have. So I'm sure there's many voicemails coming out soon.
Just know, every time you leave a voicemail or write an email, that is not the place to pop off. You got to keep your composure, your professionalism.
Or you do it and then you just say, "Yeah, I left it. What you gonna do about it?" Own it. Just own it.
Yeah, no, it might be me because I would probably do it just to stress my tone. I'd be like, somebody needs to hear my voice right now because a lot of times will send messages and they go ignored and there's nothing happening. And so I may then leave you a voicemail message to be like, look, dude, you may not be getting this in the words. I'm serious. This better get done.
Every now and then, too, Kevin will do it in an email form. So maybe it's Kevin.
Yeah, I
Kevin
probably
will.
would be that.
He'll get upset, but it takes a long time.
It does, and it would be my last resort, but it would be after I've been ignored about 5 times, and I'd be like, okay, I'm leaving a voicemail.
And
Maybe you're not getting it.
You're the Kevin Ralston. You will not be ignored.
Apparently you will, though.
Yeah, he actually is ignored.
I'm actually ignored a lot.
Ignored frequently.
Who on the KVJ show is most likely to go bankrupt?
Ooh.
I don't think it's me.
I don't know. You're good at saving, and it's kind of annoying how you're so good at it.
I think it's Virginia.
I think it's me.
I
Maybe,
do.
yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
Virginia.
I got too fancy of a taste, bud.
She's got fancy blood, and that fancy blood needs those fancy tastings.
I need to get 3 more jobs.
Yeah, it's Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay. Who on the KVJ show is most likely to litter? What do you think?
None of us would.
I mean, I yell at my kids. That's something I really feel strongly about.
Yeah.
I'll own it. I would accidentally litter. You see how like dollar bills fall out of my pockets.
That's what my kids love, walking behind you. Magnolia said that to me at the fair one year. Mom, it's so fun to walk behind Jaybird. He just drops money.
Moneybags Pennington.
It'll be me. I'll have a Snickers bar. I'll try to put. I won't find a trash can. I'll put the wrapper in my pants, my pocket, so I don't litter. But then it litters. It's me.
Okay. All right. And who on the KVJ show is most likely to pick up a hitchhiker?
Me.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely me.
You were Denny's.
More me. He's got a wife now. He's got to
That's
think
true,
of.
yeah.
I'm a lone wolf.
You're a loner, a rebel.
I'm alone. I'm a rebel. I'm looking for weird things. Yeah, I've hitchhiked before. I've hitchhiked a couple of times.
When?
I got picked up by a crazy mailman one time. He was insane.
The mailman picked you
I
up?
was 16 years. No, he was a mailman. He didn't. Pick
It
me
wasn't
up.
in the truck.
No, exactly. He
Okay.
was a mailman though, and man, this cat has some stories. my sunbird broke down. There's a whole tale.
Okay.
Dang.
All right. Well, there you go. That's how it lays out. Our birthdays for Friday. Got a little shout out to Nicholas from Mom, Dad, Sophia, and Pelusa. Also got a birthday to Sophia from Mom and Tita. Got to say happy 12th birthday to Mia Claire from Chi Chi Valley. Amelie, Lola the dog, and Mitu the cat. Che sent that in. Also happy 14th birthday Tyler and Riley. Love from Mom, Dad, Cameron, Gizmo, and Lucy. And then also we got a birthday shout out to Lily, turning 12 from her dad, little brother Jace, puppy Remy, and me, her mom. Got a photo of her there on KVJ TV. And also we got a 5th birthday coming up Sunday to our sweet train and space obsessed boy Nico. Love you, the moon and back from Mom, Dad, Benji, Henry, and Lola, and a photo of him there on KVJ TV.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to y'all here. Got a birthday you want to get on the KVJ show? You can let us know about it. Mail at kvjshow.com, mail at kvjshow.com. All right, it is time for another round of the No Name Movie Game. Here we go. You get to pair up with a member of the KVJ show. We'll give you clues to movies. We'll see who winds up walking away with that No Name Movie Game belt here today.
Kind of a big one. This is our first KVJ event tomorrow. You can peacock that thing out there.
Yeah, you could.
I mean, you bring it to Irish Fest, you lose it at Irish Fest,
We lose it at Irish. I'm not the only one
Yeah.
that leaves belts behind.
but you've got the biggest kill count.
You are a wino just like me.
Okay, we're starting off with Kimberly in Wellington to pair up with Virginia. Hello, Kimberly.
Good morning.
Good morning. Are you ready for this?
Absolutely.
Okay, Virginia
All
gives you the
right.
clue. She can't use any of the characters' names, actor names, or any of the words from the title of the movie.
She does not have a witch's dress on today, though.
No, really?
Uh-oh. I made a mistake in the wardrobe room.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you look like a good witch today. I don't like it.
Well, this colorful frock ruined my streak.
Yes. Okay, let's see what happens here. 60 seconds are on the clock, and your time begins now.
Pass. If you get on stage with a band and you're the lead singer, you're a what? You're the pass. That's hard. Pass. There's these knights, and there's like a round table or something, and there's a sword, and the guy pulls it out of a stone.
Merlin, Sword in the Stone,
Who's like the biggest dude?
Sorcerer's Apprentice,
Not the queen, but
the King's Table, King's Round Table,
pass. What do you call it when you're at the airport waiting for your next flight?
Connection. I have no idea.
Pass. It's a bunch of stuff that candles are made of,
Wax.
and a home of it.
Earwax.
Oh, someone left their witch's dress home?
Damn.
Okay.
Maybe the belt.
Can you tell her the one she missed so she knows?
The final one there was House of Wax. That's
House
why we
of
left.
Wax.
The Layover, and then the big one was King Arthur.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's your girl,
Struggle
Kevin.
on
What
that.
happened?
Yeah.
Ooh, that wasn't good.
Yeah, tough round for Vicious Via. That opens the door up for Denny's and Bird.
This could be a Miho versus Miho.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
it could.
Damn.
We'll start it off with Denny's here. He's paired up with Katie from Stewart. Hello, Katie.
Hello, KVJ show.
Yeah, Katie.
Okay.
Woo!
I know, she's
I don't know
feeling
how
it.
we're going to follow that up.
Oh, that's a little trash talking
Oh,
right
snap.
there. Yeah,
okay.
how do you follow up a goose egg?
It was terrible. I agree.
It's a little feisty this morning.
Okay. Let's see if Denny's can do it here. Along with Katie, 60 seconds on the clock in the No Name Movie game. All right, your time begins now.
These are people who are married. It's the term for the individuals, the male and female.
Mr. and Mrs.
Pass on.
Couple.
This is a type of orange. It's very sweet and it's smaller. It's the most famous.
Tangerine?
Yep, you got it. These are what you play when there's a lottery. It's also on the back of a Chinese fortune.
Winning numbers.
Close.
Winning numbers.
Pass that one. Let's see. This is The Dearly Blank. It's a movie about an undercover cop who doesn't realize there's another undercover
Beloved.
cop.
Dearly beloved.
Close. It means they
Pass
leave.
that one.
Pass that one. This is it's a store that sells CDs and compact discs. It's an older movie. It was very popular to be trendy at these places. Pass that one. This is a if it's silent in an area, it's silent. There's no one. It's also a scary movie.
One
I guess we're
nothing.
talking smack.
Wow.
1-0.
Okay, we've got 2 minutes and we've gotten one right.
Oh my gosh, Bird.
Dang.
We are
Okay.
rusty and crusty this morning.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Bird, come on now.
If you can't get two.
You're going to get 2 in 1 minute.
Do I, if I get the 2, do you want me to keep going to stack up the numbers, or as soon as I get the 2, do I jump on Sweet Denny's
You
to
do
celebrate?
whatever you want to do.
All right, I'm stuck.
You only need the 2.
All right, I'm going to jump on you if I get the 2.
There you go.
All right, Bill is here from Sebastian to bring home the win. Hello, Bill.
Hey, good morning.
Bill, we can wrap this up real quick. If we get 2, it's over. I'm jumping on Denny's. We're pouring out the Pepsi. It's going to go everywhere like a champagne.
Please don't. Don't get it on my dress.
When did you turn 90?
Let's do this, Bird.
All right, I love it. I love it.
All right.
I need it, too. I need it bad.
You got to beat 1 in 60 seconds. All right, Bird and Bill.
We got this.
I'm jumping on either Denny's or Kevin. I'm not sure who.
Okay, just pick somebody.
Oh yeah. The surprise.
Okay. Are you ready? Get set and go.
This is a radio bit. It's also battle tulips. Two ferns are fighting. What's the other term for ferns are fighting?
Between two ferns.
No, pass. Rap music or rap movie. It's like the Rocky of rap.
Straight out of Compton.
No, think about it. 7 kilometers. Think about it. I'm rapping. I got spaghetti on my arm. Spaghetti. Mom
8
is ready.
Mile.
Yes, 8 Mile. Me and you. This is a old booby magazine. Pluralize it. Boob magazine. If I'm
Playboy.
Keep going. Pass, Denny's.
Playboy.
Frankly, damn it, I don't give a damn. It's an old-time movie. Think about it. Frankly, pass. He's a cowboy. He rides a horse. It's old school.
We got a tie.
How?
How?
You tied him with 1.
I said Playboy. Did you? I don't know if
That
It wasn't it.
It wasn't Playboy.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was Hustlers.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Okay, we got a 1-1 tie.
Sweet meow.
I can't believe this has to go
Overtime.
longer.
I know.
Kevin was so excited that it was going to end at 2.
We were talking about my victory speech.
You were going to hump Denny's.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
I got distracted. I got distracted.
man.
I celebrated before the win. It was
You
over.
did. You counted your chickens.
Yeah. You're like that marathon runner that started celebrating a trip right before the. Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
That's what you did.
Oh my God.
Wow.
How embarrassing.
It's a bad moment for me personally.
Okay. We got Katie back on here to go overtime now. All right.
Oh man, redemption.
Yeah. Okay. So we erased how bad those opening rounds were, and now you go just with 10 seconds on the clock. Same rules in the No Name Movie game apply. Here you go with Denny's. Your time begins now.
They're wrapped in toilet paper. It's a common Halloween costume. They also.
All right, and toilet paper.
Yeah, they're wrapped in it. It's a.
Oh, a mummy, the mummy.
Denny's gets one.
At the buzzer.
At the buzzer.
Man, this is intense.
Okay. 2 does it for the bird. If you don't get 1, Denny's is the winner.
And Denny's is jumping on suits.
Yeah.
He has to run out of the room to jump on him.
You have to wait until he doesn't see it coming.
Yes.
Okay, we got Bill back here. All right, Bill, got to get 1 to stay alive, 2 to win, okay?
Right on.
Okay.
All right, Bill. Let's turn it up.
All right, Jay
all right.
Bird.
You need to turn
Sorry, I
around.
can tell you how much I need this right now.
I love
Bill
it.
needs it.
I love
He
this.
needs it.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here you go. Your 10 seconds begins now.
He fixes your television when it's broke. He's
Cable guy.
Yes. If I am, boo! I'm on a motorcycle. Boo! I'm on a motorcycle.
Double overtime.
Double overtime.
Ghost Rider was the
Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, 10
I'll grab
more
some more if
seconds
we need.
on the clock. And we are jumping back to Katie here.
80.
All right, you and Denny's have 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
It's a phrase that witches use to cast spells. It's also a term for something that's
Abracadabra.
close. The other one.
I don't know
rhymes.
the other one.
Okay.
Hocus pocus.
Okay, you got nothing on that one, Katie. Unfortunately, you're at a 0. So
Oh, boy.
Bird and Bill take it with just 1 point in 10 seconds. Okay. Are you ready to go?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Ready.
Okay, your 10 seconds begins now.
I want to get my lips smacked. Has it happened yet?
One never been kissed.
Oh, he got it! He got it!
Oh!
We did it! Never been kissed. Yeah!
Oh, my goodness.
Maybe one of the most unimpressive wins of all time.
Yeah! Where's my belt?
Wow. Well, Bill said he needed it. Bill, you got it. You have the No Name Movie Game win. Congratulations. Bird is very excited. He'll be flossing that belt out to Jupiter Irish Fest tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Feel Good Friday.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
I love everybody.
Yeah, it is. Big stuff there. Big stuff.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
I got some Feel Good Fridays here. Any positives that you want to share with us, you can let us know. 877-979-WRMF. Text them in, or you can also email them in. A couple of shout-outs. We've got a Feel Good Friday. Michael in Atlanta said we had our second baby this week, a beautiful, healthy baby girl, Ruth Ellis. Her big brother George is very excited.
Adorable.
That's cute.
That's awesome. I got a Feel Good Friday.
You do? What's that?
I'm finally going to get that hot water in my one shower finally. They had to order a piece
Oh,
that
yeah?
took weeks. It was out of the country.
Good heavens.
It just got here. Your boy is going to be having the best hot showers of all time.
Nice.
Okay.
It's been a while.
It's the small things, my friend.
It is. It is. Hot water in a shower is actually, I would argue, a big thing.
Well, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Lukewarm.
Yeah.
kinda tough.
It's not the best.
It's definitely tough. Landry and Jessica from Fort Pierce, they are 4 months pregnant with their first, and they're finding out the gender tomorrow.
Ah, big deal.
That is.
Okay. Also, somebody else, Heather and Stewart, said she's lost 20 pounds since her gastric bypass surgery 3 weeks ago. Congrats, and good for you.
Well, 20 in 3 weeks?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of weight.
Good for
That
you.
is, absolutely. Amy said it's my last day driving a 2-hour commute to work after accepting a job offer with only a 4-minute commute.
Here's what I
deal.
suggest for you to do. On your last ride, just make sure you get a kind of like a see you later kind of sandwich or order from the food from the area you're about to leave forever. I wish I would have done that in Miami. There's a sub shop. I should have. I was going to stop there to get one final sub, and I never did, and it still haunts me.
You knew you'd never make it there again.
I knew I wouldn't go there again. Yeah, and it haunts me.
When I move, I've got a 3x3 mile radius, and I don't leave it.
I'm done.
That's 50 miles for that sub.
Yeah.
Is it worth it?
It's a haul. It's a haul.
A lot of painful memories in Hollywood.
Also, a Feel Good Friday text said, my husband and I retire from teaching today. He's 40. I'm 38. Wow. And they just bought a 43-foot motorhome, so they're going to travel. #, spring break forever.
That's beautiful.
That's amazing. How cool is that?
You gotta really like your husband or wife.
Yeah, you do.
'Cause I have some friends, Kevin, that I don't think they really like each other that much.
Yeah.
I don't think they do well on a road trip.
Which ones?
I will write it down because there's about 7 couples I'm thinking of.
Yeah. That is not going to go. I got somebody after 6 years that's paying off their car today. Always feels good when you get those bills knocked down.
Yes, when it's your car, free and clear, no more payments.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's Feel Good Friday. They got a fresh tat last night of my son and I watching the sunrise on the beach.
Aww.
With that fresh ink?
Fresh ink, baby. That's a reason to celebrate. Some other text says, my hubby's been 12 years clean and sober today.
Nice.
That is a long time. Somebody else taking a little spring break vacation in Tennessee. Heading there tomorrow for the week.
There's a song for you in Tennessee.
That's right. That's their little slogan, isn't it?
It is. Google it, Virginia. It's a fun jingle.
Mm-hmm. And let me see here. We got somebody wanting to know, Jaybird, for Palm Beach Gardens, what would be the sandwich that they would need to get if they were leaving that area?
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, kind of put on the
They said
spot
goodbye
here.
Sandwich, yeah.
This is too big for him.
It's too big for me to answer right off the bat. Can you give me a few minutes?
Okay, you got to think it through.
Yes, I want to give this the time
Don't blow it.
and patience it deserves. In Palm Beach Gardens, they ask.
Yeah,
Okay.
think it through.
All right.
Each area. Some have got some real hot ones there. And does the Publix, is that
That's
just
a cop out. Everyone knows
Yeah.
Publix is great. They're all
Right,
they want a mom and pop's kind of a sub or a sandwich. I know what they want.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Jaybir's taking this very seriously. We'll have an answer coming up. Answer coming up and on the way.
So I wrote down a lot of notes here. So you have variety.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you want to
I
go
thought
to
is it Sia, all of a sudden it's turned into Sia Sandwiches?
I know.
Did you understand the assignment?
I did.
And it was your assignment.
I still. Can I just give the people the information they need?
You got
How long is this going to take?
What is the sandwich? That's what it is. What is the
you
sandwich?
got to pick one.
Yeah.
Well, can I at least talk it out a little bit here?
You could, but you got to have one sandwich at the end of this.
All right. Gosh, you guys are.
The Sia
can't.
sandwich. Well, he said the Sia sandwich, right, Virginia?
He did. And
Yeah.
now he's what we call waffling.
Yes.
All right. So the chicken.
Don't say waffle. Don't
Okay,
get off
all
on
right.
that.
The Ale House chicken, the barbecue chicken zinger from the Ale House, the Palm Beach Gardens Ale House. I absolutely love it. It's big, it's bountiful, it's saucy, it's delicious.
But what if you move to another area that has an ale house?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of rules you're throwing at me, Ralston. What do you?
Well, I
Ale
mean,
houses are everywhere.
Yeah.
That's a terrible suggestion.
Then fine. Then if
There's
that,
a lot of pressure on this. Virginia so far, he's not bringing it.
fine, I got it. Then
Yeah.
I got it. It's between. Honestly, the chicken sandwich from Butt Chicken and Seafood, you can only get it in Palm Beach County.
6
There's
locations.
6 locations.
locations.
But you can only get it in you can get it in Palm Beach Gardens.
Do
though.
you not understand the challenge?
Please make her stop talking, Kevin, because I take my sandwiches very seriously, and I'm just trying to do right to the public right now. Well, I mean, everything I got the chicken parm from Camille's.
Okay, now
Okay,
that's a unique
now,
sandwich.
But that's Lake Park.
It's Lake
but-
Park, though.
Yeah.
wrong town.
Yeah, he's still not really getting his own
I am
assignment.
getting it. I'm just everything.
He's just kind
You didn't tell me
he is
specifically.
kind of blowing it.
You didn't say specifically mom and pop place.
I mean, it's got to be a
I thought
place
that's
with
what you
one
said, yeah.
location. You can't pick an ale house with a bunch of locations. Ales everywhere.
Oh, you just like the fact that the room's turning on me. You don't care what I say. You see the weak gazelle.
I'm going, and I'll answer it for you. To
Oh!
me, Palm Beach Gardens, it's either the Lunchbox or it is Elena's Bake Shop and Cafe.
Well, that's your opinion. My opinion is I like the damn. I also like Yard House. Oh, Yard House is going to be. Oh,
They're
Yard House is
actually
everywhere.
nationwide.
Well, I don't know what to tell you guys.
Yard House is even a worse answer.
I was going to do I Heart Mac and Cheese, but that's
They
in
have
Jupiter.
locations in Jupiter and Boca.
Sorry, folks. I know you were really counting on this. And
Camille's is basically, I mean,
Lake Park.
it's Palm Beach Gardens lover.
Check their FPL bill.
Palm Beach Gardens and Lake Park lay with one another. They're basically DHing each other. They're right on top. It's Gardens light.
They're dry humping each other?
You get. Can we end this segment? I hate it.
You hate the sandwich segment.
I do. I'm too close to it.
people throwing out different ones from their areas. La Spada's getting a lot of love there.
La Spada's is
Boca
good.
or Davie. They do have a couple locations, but
I am Palm Beach Gardens.
yeah. Well, I'm just saying for other areas.
Russo's Subs in Palm Beach Gardens.
Okay.
That is a specific, unique.
There you go. Bam.
Okay.
Now you're getting to where you needed to be. You're getting into the zone. Sandwich in Davie is the Cuban steak from Sub Cafe. That's what somebody says for Davie.
Davie has a ton of sandwich and sub places.
Yeah. Whoa.
I mean, ever since his win with the no-name movie
And
game.
that really wasn't that impressive. And let's keep in mind that was a 1-1 tie.
Oh my! Hey, Sidney, who put a nickel in you today? You got way too much energy on a Friday. Shouldn't you be hungover?
Wow. Yeah.
Man, I do not like a feisty witch.
People help me out. Buongiorno's Pizzeria, Palm Beach Gardens, chicken parm.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Mm-hmm. They said that's one. Could have gone with. Hashtag sandwich poser Pennington is coming through pretty hard. Yeah, that's
Bring on the hashtag.
That's KVJ viral right now.
Yeah.
Oh, we got 2 people retweeting it. Dang, it's KVJ viral.
Yeah, boy. It's a tough day. It's a tough Friday.
I
for
mean,
the
you just
bird.
spent 5 minutes putting me in self-persecution.
Shame on you. Hashtag shame on the bird.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Bird retire.
Yeah.
I thought Bud's Chicken and Seafood would be fine.
No.
They got too many locations.
Yeah.
But
spread out.
what is considered if you have 2 locations, are you no longer a mom and pop?
Well, like I said, the Las Spadas,
It's a bit about geography.
Yeah, that's why Las Spadas even I'd question to be like, yeah, kind of.
If they have
'cause
2,
2 is pretty good. I mean, I'm all right with that. But like I'd said, my suggestions, were just right there. One in Palm Beach Gardens, just one spot.
Stand alone.
Great sandwiches.
I got it, Kevin.
Yeah.
Nobody takes Ralston's opinion seriously when it comes to
bail out the
food.
bird.
Yeah,
Hashtag bail
whatever.
out the bird.
Now, Fat Kevin, if he was here, we'd take him seriously. We got Smug Kevin. Smug's bunnies up in this piece.
Got an email from Lenny in Jupiter. He said, am I the jerk if I don't stop drinking? His wife has decided to stop drinking because she's on a diet, and now she's telling me I got to stop drinking out of solidarity that a good husband would. And we're going to St. Patty's Day to see you guys this weekend. And what? I'm not allowed to have any green beer while I'm there, and I'm a jerk if I do?
Damn.
Yeah.
I think the person that goes on the diet and then forces the other person is the jerk.
110% agree. Don't force. I mean, I think it's sweet if the husband or wife wants to do it. You guys are doing solidarity. But if you're going to force somebody, almost bully them into not doing something because you're not comfortable with it, I don't know.
It's not fair.
Yeah, he said I didn't want to go on the stupid diet anyway.
There you go.
Yeah, I think if you're talking about a diet, that is really tough, and you're going to annoy people if you try to put your own personal restrictions onto somebody else and expect them to do that. If you want a diet, that's great.
Sure.
But that's a you choice. You don't get to be like, okay, I'm on a diet and so is everybody else.
I feel so guilty if I tried doing that to somebody. I'm on a diet, so you have to be on one. You can't drink either.
You can throw it out there and you can say, hey, would you be interested in doing this in solidarity? But if they balk at all, you have to let it go and stop being so controlling and bossy.
What is your feeling if it is a spouse that needs to stop drinking because they've been drinking too much and they've caused some problems when they do?
That's different.
And they want their spouse to join them in solidarity, saying it's just too tempting and too tough to have you drink. Then is there an expectation that if they're quitting for reasons where they likely should stop drinking, does that turn into a tandem for couples?
I mean, it's going to be a case-by-case basis. It depends on how much of your life you're messing up.
If somebody was seriously messing up and they were struggling and I was in a relationship with them, I personally would not feel comfortable drinking around them. Because if they're struggling, you want to have that person's back. I think that's different than I'm on a diet, you can't drink because I'm not drinking. Wah.
Yeah. Okay. So they're two completely different situations.
Well, one, you're wrecking your marriage and your life, and you're not.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. That's when you gotta. It's the big time.
Yeah.
Category 5 problems.
Yeah, and I think there would be just that feeling of guilt because let's say that they do then go off into the corner and grab a drink, and the next thing you know, you're like, whoa. I had a buddy of mine one time. He had some issues with the drinking, and I thought he was all good and dry and hadn't been drinking, and we met up at a bar, and it was there for like another event, so it was kind of a social thing. And he's like, hey, I'll be right back. He came back, no lie, 6 minutes later, and he was hammered.
I know who you're talking about.
I'm like, how did that dude do that? It was crazy.
He would go outside of the bar where no one could see him, and he would literally shotgun 6 beers. Because I saw him doing it, and I was like, oh, I got to get away from this. This is a mess.
I know a couple people who quit drinking. They went into rehab, but they actually get kind of mad if somebody tries to hide alcohol. They go, guys, act normal in front of me. Stop acting weird. Have a beer if you want one. They'll get mad about that. They don't like it.
I guess it's down to personal preference. I mean,
Everybody's different.
Everyone's different.
Yeah, see how they are. But yeah, that's one where if you've got a spouse that has an issue with it, then you got to probably yourself be ready to at least, without a doubt, quit while you're around them. Somebody said my husband was an alcoholic and he hadn't had a drink in a year, and I haven't had one too, just to support him. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, I think some people look at it as their marriage is more important than getting their buzz on, which I respect that.
Yeah.
It's not an easy choice, but it likely is the right one. There are a lot of things that they just do in movies, and it just is something that we don't ever do in real life. And somebody had texted in here and said, you ever notice how in the movies, after a couple is hooked up, she is always covering herself with a sheet the next day? But it's like, dude, you just got done seeing this girl completely naked. Does anybody do that in real life, or is that just something that happens in the movies?
That's just the movies. That's because the actress doesn't want to be naked and show it off.
That's what I was thinking, but I don't know. Virginia, have you ever been in a situation like that? Let's say the next day. Are you just hanging out with them boobies flopping around, or do you cover them up with a sheet?
I don't know. I try to cover up usually.
Okay, so if you and Panda are intimate and then you're done, if you have to get up and roam around, it's just you and him in the room, do you cover up or do you walk around naked?
I probably would get up from the bed and then go to the restroom and close the door.
But I don't see you walking around naked that much. I think you cover up more.
I do.
Damn, we would not be a good couple.
Well, let's just start talking about all the reasons why. That'll get us to at least 10 o'clock.
It seems like it is something that people do, but it has to do with how comfortable you are with your body. Somebody said, hey, I'm one of those people, I'm not doing it with the lights on, so if we're just chilling the next day, I'm not going to be sitting there with my tatas out. I'm going to cover them up.
That is true about how you feel about your body. If you're like, yeah, I look good. But if you're feeling even slightly insecure about your weight or maybe some scars or all kinds of different things, you're not going to be as free.
I was with somebody a long time ago that she didn't like the lights on ever. It always had to be dark in there. Even a candle was almost too much.
Really?
Yeah.
I like a little candlelight. That works.
Yeah. Okay. So it's got to be dimly lit. You always look better under dim light, don't you?
Yes, you
Well,
do.
that's why there's so many late night hookups at bars. They know what they're doing. They turn the lights down.
And dressing rooms as well. I've told you about that one dressing room I went into. I could not believe it had the brightest lights ever, and I looked so disgusting. I just, in shame, put the clothes away and went home and cried.
Yeah, what's up with our elevator mirror here at work? Is it supposed to make you look like you're in your 80s?
It's a tough look.
I'll leave my house going, all right, it's all right. You can get through this. And I get in the elevator, I go, oh my gosh, why do I look 90?
Yes.
It's the worst mirror I've ever been in.
It is bad.
Okay, well, I think it is a case-by-case basis. What percentage of people are actually covering up with a sheet after a night of hot, passionate lovemaking where you should have seen each other completely?
There's actually going to be more people than you think, because you're right. I think when people are doing the deed, they're in the
you're close.
They're in it.
Yeah, you're not really looking and examining each other's body, and it might be like the next day when you've sobered up and the lights are on. You're like, going, ooh, okay.
If you're insecure about your body, I can see you covering up.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see what that number is. We'll do a little impromptu poll on the KVJ Show Twitter page.
I should cover up.
Yeah, there's people that probably should that don't, and you know who you are.
I should be insecure, but I'm not.
Okay. Well, if you want to sound off, hit up the KVJ Show Twitter. Oh, boy, it's just tough for Bird. He is having a day. He was all excited earlier. He was talking about how he's finally going to get hot water in his house for his shower, and he hasn't had that since he's been in that thing. When did he move into that house?
He moved in that house on January 1st. Like, that was the day.
Okay.
And
he'd been taking like lukewarm to cold showers.
so he was waiting on this part to come from the manufacturer of his water heater.
Yeah.
And I guess the part was busted, and it took forever for them to figure it out, first of all.
Right.
And then they had to order it and ship it. It just arrived. It's the wrong ass part.
So he's not. He said he was just dreaming of his hot shower today. He was working things out, had the right candles, everything was lit out. He had this whole romancing the bird scenario set up, and now it's not going to happen. So he's all flustered, and he's also upset because he's back to drinking Mountain Dew heavily. And he's like, I need a Dew. He's like, I got to have a Dew. That's his only saving grace. And then he started to walk out, and he lost his wallet. So then he didn't have any money. So then he had to bum some money.
Oh, come on.
And then
I lose my wallet.
Give me that debit card back.
Oh, okay. What happened to you? What was your deal with the money?
He borrowed my debit card.
Oh,
I left I left my wallet in my bathroom. It's in my bathroom.
Oh, okay. So it's not lost. It's just left.
Right by your no hot water.
Okay. Well, I didn't want things to get worse, so I did wait for you for this.
It's the KVJ. It's the KVJ.
What?
Junior, take it away, because you know we need that.
I don't want you to miss it.
Dang, I thought I burned at least 2 minutes off. I go to get a drink. You made me wait for the dirt?
Oh, Dickie Rant's in the house.
I mean, it's already a crappy Friday, Kevin.
Well, it always comes in threes, right? Somebody had asked the question earlier, are ladies covering themselves up after sex, or is it just something that happens in the movies? Just wanted to see where people stand on this. 74% of the votes say they always cover up. So it's not just a movie thing.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, come on. You've just had a very intense moment, and if you don't have a body of a supermodel, you're like, ah.
Yeah,
I have a body of a supper model.
He's modeling supper.
He works for Golden Corral.
I mean, if they pay, let's play.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much the response is like Brittany said, yeah, it really depends upon the security you've got in your body. Specifically as women, we feel the need to constantly look like Kim Kardashian. And we know when we don't.
Look, if you're in the bird's nest, don't cover anything up. I love them all. I love it all. I love every little blemish.
Show me what you got.
Let's see it.
Okay.
Lord knows I got some.
All right, we're going to get real. We're going to get honest. We are going to confess. You can text him in anonymously right now to us. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. No judgment here, right? Right, Virginia?
No. Well, maybe a little. I'll try not to.
First text that I see here says, I confess that I once peed in a Gatorade bottle in my truck and I forgot about it for a few days. And then my friend was riding in my truck and he got thirsty. And he took a drink before I noticed. And he spit it right out and he's like, what was that? I said, it must have been bad Gatorade. It was sitting in the hot sun. I've never told him what really happened.
You did your friend a favor, and I think you made the right move.
You know when it touches your lips, something's off. That happened to me my freshman year in high school. A bunch of the upperclassmen peed in the water cooler, and they were waiting for the freshmen. They put soap, pee, all kind of stuff in there, and the freshmen were drinking it, and all of a sudden you just see all these people go, "Whoa!" It was awful.
That's unbelievable.
That wouldn't fly in 2021.
That's a crime now.
That
Yeah.
is, we're talking the 90s back then.
They call the law.
They call the law.
Somebody texted and said, ever since self-checkout has been introduced, I steal at least one major item every time I shop. Bottle of wine, piece of meat, etc. And I've only been caught twice, and both times I blame the system, and then the store apologized to me.
There's some places you can, and I'm not condoning this obviously, but there are some even with the security systems they have in place, it is so easy to steal there. And
You're talking about Schmall Schmart.
I don't want to say the name, but it definitely rhymes with Schmall Schmart.
Yeah, at Whole Foods, they watch you like a hawk. I don't know how you could do it there.
Well, it's also hard to steal a squash.
They have other stuff besides squash.
Yeah, they got a lot of big squashes there.
They do lead the league in big-ass squash.
Mm-hmm. This text confession says, I'm in information security, but I use the same 4 passwords for almost everything.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay. All right.
See, they're
Yeah.
regular.
Good for you. Somebody confessing that my girlfriend cheated on me, kicked me out of our apartment, and then was trying to move her new boyfriend in.
Oh,
so
my.
on my way out, I hid some illegal contraband under the sink, and then I called the cops to report it a month later. Do they come right in and start looking through your place, though?
I don't know if they can do that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Because you could do that to
successful.
anybody.
Well, you would have to hide a lot, I think, for the cops to be interested.
But what if I have beef with Ralston and I'm just trying to get him in trouble and I go, officer, the Ralstons have a lot of cocaine in their back bathroom. Trust me, go in there. It's there.
Yeah. It did work on my telenovela, Lorena del Sur, but I don't know if that's reality or not.
I don't think the cops can just go, oh, we heard you got cocaine in your Ralston. We got to go in. I don't think it works like that.
Okay.
But if they're there for something else and they find the cocaine, then you're in trouble. Like if you get pulled over for speeding and then they find the cocaine, you're in trouble.
Yeah, but that's different than Virginia's got cocaine and it's a lot.
Yeah, they're not going to just come to your house, right?
Well, if that's the case, and it'd be the Wild Wild West out there.
That's what
Everyone's
I thought.
pointing, yeah, she did this, he did that.
Yeah, I'm not believing that. I set 3 a.m. reminders saying try, and I'll use a different word, butt stuff on every Alexa I see, and I'm now wondering how these reminders are received by the people who own them.
Wait, what?
I'm trying to understand this. I don't have this. So they go into people's houses that have the Alexa and they set reminders.
Yeah, you can set an alarm to go off and say something to you at a certain time.
So at 3 a.m. it would go off and be like, time to try butt stuff.
It's a good prank. That is a really good prank.
Does that work? Oh, that's amazing if it does.
You got a lot of great fun with Alexa.
Yes, Rocco sets reminders and alarms all the time. I can tell you it absolutely works. He's also paired up the Alexa with the Ring doorbell. I don't know how he did that.
Oh, wow.
But all the Alexas in the house go off anytime anybody's at the front door. There's motion at the front door.
When I first visited my sister in Oregon, and she had just got the Alexa, and she was real high up on the Alexa, for an hour, she just kept, listen how many fart jokes the Alexa will tell. And this Alexa told an hour worth of fart jokes, and she loved it.
Wow. Okay. Learn something new every single day. Well, there you go. All right. Anything else that you need to confess? Hit us up, 877-979-WRMF. Also, got to get people all ready, too, because producer Denny's knows when you're high.
All right, all right.
Yeah. Got to get ready to call in, so start toking up and give us a ring, see if you can stump Denny's here today. And we've been seeing just one state after another here in America, and now even one country after another, going for legalizing recreational marijuana. And I just saw this week that Mexico approved a bill. They have now legalized recreational marijuana in Mexico.
What's up with Florida?
Still behind.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, I don't know when Florida's going to get there.
If it becomes recreational in Florida, does the Kevin Ralston at that point smoke a doob It's legal.
I think what it comes down to, I don't know that I want to smoke.
Okay, I'm saying whatever your method would be.
Yeah, I don't think for the lungs I would want to do that. But
We're going to get Kevin a gummy.
Oh, man. If Kevin takes a gummy and starts working on prep, the next day it's going to be a great show.
It's going to get real deep.
Yeah, I think I would. If it were, it's got to be relatively affordable. I don't even know what the prices of this stuff is.
We got it.
It is.
It's
I don't
affordable.
think it's expensive. I saw Jay Bird go nuts in Portland, and his tab was like $150, and he literally went nuts.
What would be cheaper? Because, like I'll have, I usually do the vodka to try to relax a little bit. So what would be cheaper, gummies or vodka?
Don't you worry about the price.
Someone wants to pick up your tab, sweet cheeks.
Well, I'm just saying for anybody, if you're asking, if this question ever were there.
It also depends on, are you getting your gummies legally or illegally?
Well,
Obviously, if it's on...
I'm only doing legally.
Of
So
course.
let's say that they do the...
I invited the Boy Scouts.
He's so boring.
I know.
Even in your fake scenario that hasn't happened yet, he
I
still
know.
wants to law abide.
And I know this is going to come. So, and also, how many calories are in these edibles?
Oh, yeah, you
Because
gotta get
I'm
it sugar-free.
right?
Where are the keto weed?
Keto sugar-free gummies?
Gosh, I never knew smoking pot was so annoying.
So what is going to be more, to get my relaxation through vodka or through an edible?
I think you'll find them to be
comparable.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because you're going to be a guy that takes an edible little piece at a time.
Yeah.
So that will
Enough
last
just knock
you.
off the edge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, Kevin's got to start listening to some Led Zeppelin.
I already do. Okay, producer Denny's knows when you're high. We'll put him to the test next.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
He's producer Denny's, and he knows when you're high. He's producer Denny's, and he's one hell of a guy.
Yeah, he is. Gosh, it's a hell of a guy. It's been a while since he's missed one. He's been pretty good here the last couple of weeks. Let's see if he can maintain this streak here. Trying to detect when people are high or not. We're starting with Joe in Boca. What up, Joe?
What up, Kev? What up,
Yeah.
KVJ?
Yeah.
We good,
Yeah.
dude, bruh.
Okay. All right, we're going to see here if producer Dennis can tell if Joe is high or not. Okay, he's got a couple questions for you here. Hope you're ready, Joe.
I'm ready for him.
Okay.
All right,
What you got, Denny?
let's do this. Question 1. Joe, what kind of music do you think snakes like?
Snakes like. That's.
Oh, jeez, drop that.
That's a good one.
Oh,
boy,
jeez.
Joe.
That's a big one.
Oh, boy.
That's a
not
big
be
dog.
that's going to be the last time he swears.
I hope he's high.
Oh, he is.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's quick.
well, thanks for playing, Joe.
I didn't mean to throw him off with the snake question.
You really rocked his world, man.
What just happened?
He just came on, he dropped an F-bomb, and then just said, yep, I'm high.
He dropped an F-bomb that ruined the game.
Oh, my gosh. He might be my favorite contestant we've ever
I
had.
think he goes into the Hall of Fame.
That was impressive. Yeah.
That is a legend.
Fastest to the Hall of Fame.
I think we got him, though. I think he-
Yeah. He
Oh,
just
my
crumbled.
gosh. I love that guy.
Denny's had never done that to anybody
Jeez.
before. He just crumbled.
That is a 5-second knockout.
Yeah. Kaboom.
And what snakes do they like? White snake, right?
Oh,
I was
yeah,
just saying,
probably.
They probably like rat, too.
Oh,
Rat's probably a good one.
Snakes love the rat.
Definitely.
Okay.
Don't they like charming music? The charm, doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, I think they like pipes and probably horns.
Okay. All right, let's
I bet you like some pipes.
Oh, yes.
And some horns.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
let's give Buckley a shot here. Hello, Buckley.
Well, it can't go worse.
Buckley's high.
Good morning, Team KVJ. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday,
Yeah.
Buckley.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I feel like somebody's doing a fake voice.
Yes. Yes.
I think Buckley's a fake name.
But
That's my name.
All right.
all right.
His name is Buckley.
I don't know if I believe him, but
All right. Oh,
That's my voice.
Okay.
let's get into
He's a
it.
real guy. He's a real person. He has a real voice.
Bonafide.
This is a real weird round.
It is.
So far.
Okay, Denny's, what do you got for Buckley?
All right, Buckley. How many squirts of cologne could you take to the mouth?
Ooh.
I'm going to say 0.
0.
Not one.
I could take the whole bottle.
I could
You
take.
think you could?
I could take the whole bottle. Let's do it on Monday.
Okay.
Bring in the biggest jug of cologne you got.
Are
All
you
right.
high?
I think you could do like 15
No,
before
I-
it starts getting rough.
I could take the entire Cologne bottle in this mouth. I want the fight.
Okay.
Are you? Is that okay to do?
Dog.
we'll look
not.
into it.
Dog.
Denny's,
We'll look into
we
it.
gotta fact check this.
Dog.
Do you guys want me to turn in my man card? Because I said 0.
No.
No.
I think Jaybird just wants to prove that he can do what other Buckleys will not.
Yeah.
He's just a maniac, though, sir. Don't gauge your own life by him.
Yeah.
Give me the biggest bottle of Jakar, and I will take that down like a.
Dracar Noir.
I was thinking high karate.
Bring it on. Oh, I love it.
Little
Yeah.
kick in the teeth.
Even
it.
your colognes are stuck in the 80s.
Yeah.
Those colognes still hold up.
Wait, can we get an actual bottle from the 80s?
Chicks love Jakar, dog.
Fermented.
Somebody's grandpa got some leftover cologne we could use. Maybe some Old Spice. All right, what do we got? Question 2 here for Buckley, and producer Denny's knows when you're high.
All right, Buckley, second question. Which sandwich would be the most annoying to be hit with once daily?
I would say the Cuban sandwich.
All right.
Cuban sandwich.
It's messy. It's
And I
greasy.
am not racial profiling.
Okay. It has nothing to do with that, huh? It just has to do with the
You want
sandwich itself.
You want a bread that's hard.
Like a
That-
French bread.
You hit me over the head with a hard piece of bread
was
one
a
time,
baguette.
and it cut my forehead. And then
Yeah,
I hit you
it was
over
like
the
a
head.
ball bat,
I hit
yeah.
you over the head with a piece of bread, and it cut your nose.
I remember that. Yeah, it did.
He had a scar.
It did. Yeah, I remember that. It did. It scarred me. I got like a bloody nose. It hit me at the hard bread.
You want hard bread, then?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd say French bread, baguette, probably the
Oh,
two
it's
best.
great.
Yeah. Okay. All right. One more here for Buckley.
Buckley, final question. If you could squeeze hamsters into diamonds, would you ever do it?
Oh gosh, that's twisted. That's dark. That's
super
real
dark.
dark.
Oh,
Wow.
dude, I would squeeze all day long.
Oh, Buckley's even darker.
Well, there you go. The man loves cash.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Look out, hamsters. Good thing it can't happen.
It's the Jew in me, you know. whatever it takes.
What is happening?
It's been the weirdest round.
Am I high?
I wish I was.
I'm a huge fan of it so far.
I love it. I love
Yes.
the weird ride.
It's crazy.
Oh my goodness. Okay. What do you think about Buckley? Is Buckley high or not here, Denny's?
I don't think he's faking a voice.
Yeah.
Is he?
I don't think he's high.
I don't think he's high at all.
I think he likes the weird questions though.
I think he likes the
does.
journey.
He's getting off on this.
Yeah.
He's getting off on it. Yeah, we see your game, Buckley.
You're getting off too.
So
I don't think he's high.
You don't think he's high? Buckley, are you high?
You are the best, Mr. Denny's. I am not high.
Oh,
Wow.
It's definitely a weird round, man.
He's tricky.
He is
Buckley
very
comes,
tricky.
comes with mind games.
He's just twisted dude. Likes a weird ride and some questions.
I was very thrown off at first.
Yeah.
by him.
Me
Thank you,
too.
Buckley. Wow. How about that? What an
Just so
intro.
you know, that is my real name. It's my mother's maiden name.
Oh.
It's lovely.
Buckley,
Like Uncle Buck.
there's no way I
Uncle
don't
Buckley.
think about you a couple times over the weekend, Buckley.
Pantsless.
When I'm alone in my bed.
Okay. Or just a weird parting gift for you there, Buckley. We'll just end on that. Wow.
You had to out-weird him, didn't you?
He had nothing to say after that either. He's like, I think I'm going to go.
Who wants a drink? Let's just. I'm not. It's relaxed here. It's having
Yeah.
a good time. Got a
Right.
fun vibe.
Yeah, this is what we're doing. Looking to do something this weekend, and we'd recommend that you join us as we tomorrow are going to be out at the Jupiter Irish Fest downtown Abacoa starting at 11 a.m. Going pretty much throughout the entire day, so come on out there and celebrate.
I'll be the guy out there wearing green.
Keep an eye out for Bird.
I'll be the one out there drinking a beer.
Okay,
Yeah.
that'll be us. You've also got a seasonal opening for Rapids Water Park this weekend. Tomorrow. They open up, and they're going to be open daily through April 11th for spring break. So you can plan on doing that. You have got spring training going on all weekend long. Got the Nationals and Mets at the ballpark at the Palm Beaches tomorrow. Marlins Cardinals at Roger Dean on Saturday. You got the Nationals Astros Sunday ballpark at the Palm Beaches, but pretty much throughout all the parks you can go on, get your tickets. And the Florida Panthers, hot hand, big win last night in Columbus. They're back in South Florida to take on the Chicago Blackhawks Saturday night at the BB&T Center. So that's just some of the stuff that you can check out this weekend in South Florida.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
There's a guy in Pennsylvania got arrested for driving while intoxicated on his way to a meeting for people who were charged with driving while intoxicated.
Dang.
Yeah, okay.
That's layered.
Yeah, that is. Woman in Houston stole a package from a porch with her breast totally out of her shirt, and the entire thing was caught by a Ring doorbell camera.
They did a composite sketch of said boob.
A topless lady is porch pirating?
Yes, she is.
I've never seen that before. Is there video?
Calling card.
Yeah, there is.
I am down to watch that.
Yeah, there is. There's a guy that stole a pack of cigars from a convenience store in Tennessee on Tuesday night. The owner chased him down, said he had a gun, and then took back the cigars, and on top of it took the guy's phone and debit card. So then the guy who robbed the guy who just robbed him called the cops, and they went back and got the store owner and arrested him for aggravated robbery, and the other guy also got arrested for theft.
So that's the worst robber I've ever heard, ever.
He wound up losing more than he stole, and then he had to call the cops because a theft had happened, which he instigated.
He's the worst robber, right?
It's pretty bad.
If you chase down a shoplifter, you can't take his stuff. You can only take your stuff back.
Well, if you set out to steal and you wind up losing, then you're pretty bad.
You're bad. You got to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah. He failed. Cops in Washington State raided a guy's house looking for catalytic converters that he'd been stealing off of cars. They also found a massive 400-pound stolen playground slide attached to his kid's bunk bed.
Damn.
The slide had gone missing from a park in December. He had sawed it off.
Damn.
And took it home and attached it to his kid's bed.
That is kind of cool, though, for his kids.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
they had
would
a
be cool.
slide
right out of
off
bed.
their bunk bed.
Yeah, that's kind of badass, but...
Your dad's a criminal, but your dad's awesome.
Yes, he's an awesome criminal. Police in Germany recently solved a cold case thanks to a suspicious bite of sausage. 9 years ago, a burglar had taken a bite from a sausage, and the DNA from that bite just matched the DNA from a guy in an unrelated crime in France.
Wow.
Look, if you're going to eat the sausage, we're going to get you.
Eat the whole sausage.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You don't leave your DNA on the sausage. You eat the whole thing.
Yeah, if I was a criminal, I'd always have wipes around me, like wet wipes, just to make sure those fingerprints don't get noticed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
you got to have wet wipes.
Okay.
Burglars don't think of that.
They leave so many prints, Kevin. We watch Dateline a lot.
I know.
Maybe wear gloves?
Wear gloves, but also gloves is not the end-all be-all.
It's not.
You still got skin shavings that can happen off of your body.
Hairs.
Okay.
We watch a lot of Dateline.
A lot of Dateline.
If I had to murder...
And wet wipes is what does it?
Well, wet wipes for me, because I would wipe away a lot of the evidence. I would know how to murder if I had to. I'm not condoning that.
Okay.
But that's what's weird about those specials. They teach you what to do when it comes to murder.
So I never knew this, but you can put antifreeze in somebody's sweet tea and they can't taste it. They can't smell it because antifreeze is sweet. And so I heard this years ago. But guess who else heard it? This girl who wanted to murder her husband, and just 2 years ago, She learned it on Dateline and put antifreeze in her husband's tea.
I was watching one special. They were going over the proper way to bury the body. The shallow grave isn't the right way because it's too shallow. You got to make sure you go somewhere where there's no one around and you're able to dig real deep. I mean, they have the little tips for you to be a decent murderer these days.
If you're a horrible person, Dateline is kind of like research.
It really is.
I'm glad to see you guys have learned so much.
Well, they even said Ed Kemper. He was a serial killer. He's been arrested since. I mean, he's a well-known serial killer. He said he learned how to murder and elude the cops by watching cop shows. That's how he got away with it. Only reason why Ed Kemper got arrested was because he walked into the police station and turned himself in.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time before you murder.
Me? No. I know about it. That sounds creepy.
Balance it out by talking about snacks.
Quick, talk about a sandwich.
So I tell you what, the bagel bites, they're doing some cutting edge stuff. They've changed the recipe.
Got a story here about a couple in the Ukraine that kept breaking up and getting back together, so they decided to try to fix their relationship by handcuffing themselves together for 3 months. They're about halfway through that time, and they say that it's actually kind of working. They worked through some arguments, and
really?
They used to run away from them, and now that they're handcuffed together, they say it's helpful.
Huh.
Maybe other couples start handcuffing themselves together. Wonder how they do the bathroom thing. No.
Yeah, because Jaybird did that where you were handcuffed to listeners. Pooping becomes a problem.
Not only was that the worst part of that wasn't even the worst part, because there was one that really pooped, and it was pretty awful. But
guy or girl?
I think it was all girls that were on the chain thing. And then the night before the announcement was supposed to go on, they're supposed to know the winner on the air. Suzanne Boyd said the winner on the news, and they're all watching it chained to me, and they start freaking out. Long night.
Spoiler?
It was a spoiler. Kevin already had the winner, and they all watched the winner go on at 11 p.m. at night, and they were not happy.
Oh, man, that's tough.
You got Boyded.
We had to all sleep in the same bed that
night.
Oh,
it's terrible.
It was terrible.
Oh, Bird.
It was bad.
Oh, man.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's awful. I knew they were all mad at you, but I didn't know why.
They were mad because Suzanne Boyd gave the answer out.
Damn.
That's the last time we told her a secret.
Yes.
Can't tell Boyd nothing.
Never again.
Well, is this really happening? I mean, it's been a while. I think we were kind of on restriction, but Kevin had to go to an event. So he has left the building. And I believe the VJD show is back in the house.
Don't lie. Kevin got real mad at Denny, stormed out, choked him, and then left and said, you know what? I'm just done. The hell with all you.
It did go like that.
No, so Kevin's doing some luncheon thing?
He is. So he's going to this thing called the Old Bags Luncheon, which is like a fancy party. All of these wealthy women lunch, and they bring a purse from their collection to donate to the charity, and then all the money raised goes to the charity as well, but it's very high end.
Why are you there? You're high end. You're old. I kid. You're gorgeous. Come on.
I think his wife recruited him because she's friends with one of the people putting the event together. So Kevin is going to be the only man in the room with the ladies that lunch.
Well, did you bring your nuts?
No, I didn't know we were doing Name That Nut. I didn't bring my nuts.
I mean, Denny's Name That Nut is always a bit we do when Kevin is out of the show.
Hold on, I might have reserve nuts.
Now we're you getting old nuts from your purse. Oh, we also have, to let the audience know, we have that pair of fundies.
Oh yeah,
we've never tried out, but I need a partner. You have nuts?
I have nuts.
But do you have the blower?
No.
Do you got the thrower?
I don't have the leaf blower, but I can throw them at your face hard.
That's a terrible bit, and we need to. Abort, yeah. We could do a round of bits Kevin did not approve.
I love it.
Do you have a bit that you submitted to the show, but it just did not cut the mustard with the Kevin Ralston.
I have several thought starters that he turned me down on.
Let's go through the thought starters. What do you got? I want to see if he was right to shut the witch down.
Okay, so the most recent thing that he shut me down about was the whole Rocco dental update of how the whole visit went, and like letting him know like all the details of it. Kevin was like, "Nah, I'm not interested."
So he shut down just the update of it.
Yeah.
Well, was there a good update?
Yeah.
Actually, I think they want Rocco to switch dental places.
Because he's that much of a hellion?
Yes.
Really?
So Rocco got thrown out of his dentist.
I think Rocco's been tossed.
Oh, man.
I don't know what to say about that, Denny's. People get real fired up when you start talking about this stuff.
Well, maybe that's why Kevin didn't want to update with it.
I guess not.
Ah, that's a pretty good update. Rocco got chucked out of the dentist?
Well, they don't want him back. He's uninvited.
People think Kevin's making a U-turn right now. Denny's, do you have a bit that you submitted that Kevin did not approve?
Yeah, this one I submitted a while back. It was called Guess the Groceries. We submit 3 of our items from our grocery list, and then listeners have to guess which grocery list it is, which member.
That's so weird because I submitted a bit, Guess the Website. It was a list of all of the websites we all visit, and you had to guess the person's website.
But I mean, based on personality, there's certain things that certain people would get that others wouldn't.
All right, I like that
one.
one.
A little tricky, but it might be a little easy. I don't know.
A lot of those Guess the Show member, they are very easy. When we do the Guess the Tweet, you always know who it is. All right, well, my little idea is a piece of audio, Virginia. It's produced, ready to go. Just didn't make the cut.
It wasn't good enough.
Well, I blame Denny's.
Is it a mystery sound?
It's not a mystery sound. It was like going to be a little segment, if you will, called Snack News Update. I might have been drinking during this production.
You want to hear a little bit of what
we need to hear the Snack News Update.
Now, these are all the stories, the headlines of the snack world. If you love snacks, you're going to get the quick headlines. Boom.
Okay.
All right, here it goes.
Extra, extra! It's time for your snack news update. Big news for all you pizza lovers. Science now says pizza is a healthier option for breakfast than cereal. So put away those bowls and spoons, you cereal goons. Pizza is the way to go if you want to be healthy as a horse. Wowza, wowza, hold on to your trousers. Coca-Cola is changing how they bottle their soda. For the first time ever, the Cola Giant will be selling soda that is 100% recycled plastic in the U.S. It's quite fantastic when you recycle that plastic. In candy news, whatchamacallit releases its first candy bar in a decade. That's right, folks, we got the scoop. The new candy bar just hit the market, and it's called a Whatsy What's It. The odd name was chosen by fans, and you can purchase it between $1 and $2. Oh, life is truly so dandy when you surround yourself with candy. That concludes your snack news update, and don't forget, keep on snacking.
There you go.
So Kevin didn't want that to be on air?
It didn't make the cut.
I'm with Kevin.
Okay, let's hear more about Rocco getting chucked out of the dentist's office again. This is great fun, though.
Yeah.
Do we have any beer here?
We do. So Kevin's got a new sponsorship with Michelob Ultra Organic Seltzer, and he left like 2 cases of it in here. Are we allowed to drink it?
I think we are allowed to drink it if you're cool. If I can take a Vuber.
I'll drive you home.
You'll drive me home?
Yeah.
The Vuber.
Well, Denny's. Let's get some drinky. Is that it? Are we ending the segment? How long do we have on this segment?
Well, so we have the option. We can go into a song, into a smaller segment, or we could push this one another few minutes and then go into a commercial.
Boot the song. Boot the song. Delete the song.
If you want, yeah, Suits. All right, thanks. Suits is deleting the song, so we'll push it a little further, 4 minutes, and then we'll go into a commercial.
What was your random question thing you had? You had random questions for us.
All right, you want to get deep?
Yes.
Okay, you have to give me about 3 minutes to get into my questions.
All right, Denny's, I'm going to throw nuts at your face. You have to quickly identify.
Okay, what is something you made fun of people for liking that you eventually end up liking yourself?
Ooh.
TikTok.
You hated it?
In the beginning, I made fun of it because I was like, it's just for kids. It's so stupid. And I love TikTok. It's my favorite social media platform to just sit and just scroll and watch. I could watch TikTok for hours.
Damn.
I cannot watch TikTok for hours. There's a lot of fun stuff, a lot of dancing.
Yeah, it's a lot of dancing. I don't know if I'm necessarily the demo of dancing.
Sweet Denny's made the sweetest TikTok video I've ever seen. He is the dancing one. I know it's on the down low, but it looked beautiful.
Yeah, so I used a program. There's an awesome program called Sway, and it makes it look like you're dancing. So that's the only way I can dance. Otherwise, it's pretty rough. So I would never subject anyone to that.
Okay, when's that going to drop?
I don't know yet, so I'll put it up at some point.
We're building the KVJ TikTok right now, but we're all trying to get a few videos up and ready. So we launch with like a few.
It's already in the drafts. So it's whenever, I think we're building, like you said, we're doing like a grand announcement of our TikTok. So once that happens, it'll be in the queue.
Oh, I can't wait to see you dancing over there.
Very good stuff.
What is something I made fun of? I think I made fun of the man bun. I kind of like the man bun now because I can make one.
You rock a man bun now.
Yeah, all right. So you guys all had good answers there. Okay, you're allowed to only eat one side dish for the rest of your life. That's all you can eat. You only choose one. What is it?
Oh, my gosh.
One side dish. Man.
I'm grabbing an alcohol.
Probably have to be stuffing. It's such a good side dish.
You love stuffing.
Yeah, I do. You only get it once a year, too. So.
No, I really like cream spinach.
Really? That would be your side dish?
I'm going cream spinach.
Mac and cheese, baby. Side dish, mac and cheese or tater tots. You just robbed a bank and the police are chasing you. What song is playing in your car to get you pumped up?
Finders keepers, Kevin. We're drinking all your Mick Ultra seltzers.
We're allowed to drink this, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're fine.
That's excess.
If you didn't want us to drink it, you should have took it with you when you left.
Yeah. So take that, bitch.
He's turning around now.
he should be turning around. All right, one more question. We'll get this terrible segment over with. You can eat. No, let's not do that one. All right. How about this one? It's a deep one on a Friday.
Okay.
If you knew you were about to die and could only talk to one person that you know for an hour max, who do you choose and why? You got a tough one because you got Panda, you got Rocco, you got Mags, you got your grandma, your mom.
Oh, that one's tough.
You only pick one?
I think I pick Mags just because I think she may need the most guidance. Rocco's super headstrong. Rocco's a boss. He's not going to need any help. He's going to be fine in life.
I tell you where he's not fine. The dentist's office.
He's not welcome.
Yeah. You run game on
Yeah,
that
I think
place.
it's Mags.
Sweet Denny's?
I'd have to tell the wife, Jen. The parents, I keep in touch with them so that they know where I stand. I'd have to let Jen know before I pass.
Man, that's a tough one for me.
Who do you tell?
It's got to either be my dad or my little sister, Becky. My oldest sister, she's got a husband. I'm just looking at people that are maybe alone, that would
need you.
That would need. Yeah. I'm gonna lock it in with my dad because he is my dad.
And you like him better than Becky.
Stop it. Stop it. Don't do that. Denny, stop laughing.
Well, I'm laughing, but yeah.
Create a little family drama for the weekend. Isn't your dad in town?
The DILF is in town.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You got to post some more pictures of Randy Pennington in the present.
Well, maybe we can do a little photo shoot. He can get in his tennis outfit. I can get my high school baseball outfit, and you can take the pictures.
You need to bring him to Irish Fest.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love for my dad to see me get drunk and sin.
Yeah, if you don't have it in your calendar, we are going to be out at Abacoa Town Center tomorrow starting at 11 a.m. on stage, doing stage announcements, throwing out green beads and all kinds of fun stuff. We are trying to remain distant, so no hugs, but all love.
But honestly, I'm just being honest. If I got a couple drinks in me and someone tries to hug me, I know.
Yeah, you might end up making out with some random.
Let's hope.
That'd be success.
We'll see you out there tomorrow at Bacoa Town Center for Jupiter Irish Fest.
40 million downloads strong. Check out the KVJ Show podcast wherever you get podcasts or at WRMF.com. Click KVJ Show.
Well, this rarely happens. Kevin had to go to an engagement, and so the whole 9 o'clock hour, you got the VJD show back for a very limited run until they realize what's going on and unplug it. And we were going over like all kinds of fun stuff that we've had on the back burner and weren't able to bring onto the show just yet. And one of the most talked about things on social media as of late have been pictures of you and your family, Jay Bird.
Yes.
You've been throwing the old school photos up there.
Yeah, it's because management is making us post stuff every single day, and I'm running out of stuff to put up. So just go right into the old pictures.
It works because you have the cutest baby pictures. That one of you and your dad laying on the sofa is adorable.
Well, here's what's weird. I asked my dad, I go, hey, Dad, you see this picture I posted on social media? He's like, oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Only thing is, that's not you. That's your little sister, Becky.
Dang.
I thought that was me.
What? It looks like you.
He's holding Becky, not me.
He said, I didn't hug you like that.
Don't you ever talk about my dad like that? I believe we have Randy Pennington on the line. Dad?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you confirm, is that Becky in the picture being hugged that Jay Bird posted?
Yeah, definitely. As soon as I seen it, I knew it was Becky. Yeah.
You sound pretty pumped to be on, Dad. What's going on with your day today?
Oh, I was taking care of Becky's dogs, and I was trying to get out of the house and do a little shopping. I got her car today, so I was going to do some shopping and get some things done, around here that she needs done.
A few people. Go ahead.
Is Kevin there?
No, Kevin is at Old Bag Lunch?
He had to do a luncheon. He had to MC a luncheon, so he left us in charge. Okay. And we're going rogue, Hey,
it's not often that you're in town, so the KVJ Nation wanted to hear that sweet voice of yours.
Yeah. With the mustache, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they love the mustache, Randy.
Dad, the term DILF has been thrown around to describe you. Do you know what a DILF is?
A what?
A DILF.
I don't know. Is it a something like a pickle or something?
Well,
from a certain point of view,
I guess there could be a pickle involved. You got to Google it.
Yeah, Google DILF, although some things might come up when you Google it.
DILF.
DILF. All right.
D as in dad. DILF.
Oh, okay.
It's a compliment, Pop.
I'll Google it. Yeah, I never really heard of it, but
all right.
I'll definitely Google it today because I was going to Google some other stuff.
Perfect.
My dad's got a busy day. Some of the nations had a few questions they wanted to ask you, Kev, or Dad. Sorry,
that was weird.
Freudian slip. Are you able to tell the audience? Can you remember any of my embarrassing moments? Is there? I don't know if I should ask that. Actually,
the most embarrassing Jay Bird story.
I really can't think of any. I know the one time that you were embarrassed about your haircut because somebody messed it up and I had to fix it, but when I fixed it, I made it worse.
Oh.
He cut off a sideburn, and they were calling me Brillo Pad Pennington back at Hal Watkins Middle School.
Oh.
I mean, you were embarrassed. That's the only thing you never really did anything to embarrass me, but
Except for
I can't think of anything.
Except for joining the show. All right, Dad, I won't keep you on any longer. The people just wanted to hear you, see how you're doing, talk with you.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. I just had, like I said, Becky's car, and I'm going to go out and do some shopping and get some things done,
Okay, Dad, well, I love you. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, love you too. You don't need anything, do you?
Well, maybe some sandwiches later. We'll talk later. Yeah.
I'll wait for a text.
All right. It's nice talking to Virginia and Suits and everybody. Too bad I missed Kevin, but that's all right. I'll talk to him later.
What a sweetie.
He missed Virginia. He missed Suits. He missed Kevin. Nothing about Denny's. Damn.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry. Yeah, Denny's. That's right. I forgot about him.
All right, Dad. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Go look up DILF.
I don't think he wanted to be on the air. My man's gonna be looking up DILF all day.
It's a compliment.
All right, so are we winding the segment down? Are we going to a song, Denny's?
We are going into a song.
I see that we have Sam Smith coming up. I think you need to throw that.
You want me to delete that one?
Throw that sad junk out.
It's gone.
It's Friday. We need a little pump you up music.
Pump you up music? Are you talking a little VMK?
Yeah.
Flat top cop, flat top cop, flat top cop. Watch out for snack pack. The shorter the hair, the meaner the cop. Oh no, Officer Friendly's got a flat top. Look at that cop, his head's shaped like a box. Oh no, Officer Friendly's got a flat top. We break the law. There's no denying it's true. But the worst crime of them all is that flat top hairdo. Hey, Mr. Policeman, are you aware that your cranium is shaped like a square? You think that you're tough with your flat top and gun. You look like you fought the barber, and the barber won. The shorter the hair, the meaner the cop. Oh no, Officer Friendly's got a flat top. Look at that cop, his head's shaped like a box. Oh no, Officer Friendly's got a flat top. Flat top cops are mean to the core. You remind me of the Russian jerk from Rocky IV. We got pulled over by a state trooper, and he looked like Biff from Back to the Future. Yo, value meal killer. Why you shaking? Cause I see a square head and I smell bacon. The shorter the hair, the meaner the cop. Oh no, Officer Friendly's got a flat top. Look at that cop, his head's shaped like a box. Oh no, Officer Friendly's got a flat top. Blockhead, blockhead, you're a blockhead, blockhead. You're a blockhead, blockhead. Got a flat top. 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 The shorter the hair, the meaner the cop. Oh no, Officer Friendly's got a flat top. Look at that cop, his head's shaped like a box. Oh no, Officer Friendly's got a flat top.
It's the KVJ show, and we're down 1K. It's the VJD show in here for a limited time.
Yeah, Virginia's taking me home.
Oh, yeah, the Vuber.
Kevin had to go do an event. Jaybird's drinking all of his Mick Ultra he left in here.
Anytime I drive around anywhere, I'm glad you're driving. I swear to you, when I'm alone driving, I see the weirdest stuff on the side of the road. I told you guys a little bit about it the other day. I had a meeting with Kevin at his place.
Okay.
I'm on 45th Street, and I'm at the red light, and this guy, he makes this big grand just gesture, this movement. I'm like, what is going on with this guy?
He's standing on the side of the road?
He's standing in the middle part of the meeting area. He's got this big bag. And I'm looking at him, he's looking all sweaty, and it wasn't even hot out. And he takes a bag and just throws up on this big clear trash bag.
Oh, it's clear?
Yeah, it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Everyone's looking at this guy, and then he just ties it up, starts walking down and looking for money again for people in the car. But he threw up in one movement, acted like nothing ever happened, and continued to ask for money.
Huh.
In
Wow.
that big old bag. What's the weirdest thing you ever saw, or the grossest thing you saw on the side of the road?
Man, it was like 10 p.m. I was making a U-turn on Okeechobee Boulevard, and right at one of the bus stops, right a little bit further from the bus stop, there was a woman standing there, a larger woman standing there naked, holding a laptop with a cable plugged in, and the cable was just dangling, and she was talking on the phone. I had to make another U-turn just to make sure I actually saw what I thought I saw.
Naked?
Yes, it was pretty intense.
Yeah, there's some dude in Palm Beach Gardens. He's got really long hair. He's always shirtless. He's really, really thin, and he sprints barefoot down PJ Boulevard.
Oh, yes.
And then he'll climb up trees. So you'll be driving down by the mall. You'll be driving down, and you see this guy sprinting barefoot, and then you just see him climb up on trees, and it's a little distracting.
Tarzan?
I'm not gonna lie.
There's another homeless person locally here that is in the best shape I've ever seen a person in. Better than people that aren't homeless. In fact, a couple times driving by, you look at, you're like, this person's great shape, and you turn around and you see that there's this homeless person.
Sexy homeless?
Sexy homeless. I think it's weird here on 45th. We got like some sexy homeless people. It's crazy.
I saw a guy on 95 the other day, and he was in the back of the truck. It was him and some other, I guess, the work crew, because they were kind of like a work truck, and they were holding 2 ladders, and one of them dropped the ladder on 95. And literally, if I would have been behind them, I would have been in a car pileup. Like, it happened just to the right of me, and people were swerving around the ladder. I was like, oh my gosh.
I was on 95 once, not to piggyback off that, but I was on 95 once. The truck in front of me, a ladder came off. Same thing. It bounced over the car in front of me, went over it. I changed lanes, and it went past. It hit the car behind us.
That's just good driving, Denny's.
My gosh.
That's just good driving.
It's horrifying. Literally, you got to prepare yourself for that, because it's a split second to figure out what you're going to do when you see a ladder flying at you on 95.
People are already texting in some of the weirdest or grossest things they've seen out in public. I once saw but it's a text message. I once saw 3 bumps having a 3-way in the middle of a Winn-Dixie parking lot. The weirdest part was that it was going on during a Saturday morning in broad daylight. It was gross. It was graphic. All 3 dudes got arrested.
Oh my gosh.
My gosh.
I was in Stewart up at Bob Graham's beach, and we went into the woods to go, smoke some weed, and we heard noises and shuffling, and we look, and it was a homeless orgy. There was a group of homeless people all having sex with each other.
A homeless orgy?
Kinda
Is that
ruined my
real?
buzz. It ruined my buzz a little bit, yeah.
Well, I mean, for this topic, it doesn't just have to be someone who's homeless. This can be whatever weird thing you've seen out in public. Someone's even saying what they saw I was at work, and some new guy took off his shoes, started biting his toenails in the bathroom. Or, I'm sorry, the break room.
Break room?
He was spitting his toenail clippings on the floor. He didn't last that long at the job. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
He now works in radio.
Do you have... Oh, he'd do great in radio.
He would do great.
Do you have anything that you've seen weird out in public?
I luckily haven't seen anything as gross as you guys have. Just that ladder flying at people on 95 shook me pretty hard.
This is awful. I walked onto a bar downtown in Fort Lauderdale. There was a drunk woman in the men's bathroom washing her face in the urinal. True story. Oh, hell no.
Oh, man.
Face in the urinal?
If you guys have a story, let us know. Our phone number is
877-979-9763, 877-979 WRMF.
More KVJ next on 87.9 WRMF.
It's the KVJ show, and don't forget this weekend to check us out. The virtual Little Smiles Stars Ball is going to be on tomorrow at 5:30. Go to littlesmiles.org. We're going to be live on your computer.
I actually think we're going to get more eyeballs to our charity event than ever before.
I think you're right. It's more opportunity. Before, in the past, you would have to buy a ticket, and they're a little bit expensive to go to the Stars Ball. Now, all you do is you log on, littlesmiles.org, and we'll be streaming everything, the red carpet, the meeting the families.
We're expecting everybody in the nation to watch this. If you don't, we find you, we dox you.
Go to littlesmiles.org and join us tomorrow starting at 5:30.
We are getting a ton of answers for the grossest or weirdest thing people have seen in public. Now, I think we've got Lisa from Jupiter on line 1, Denny's.
Yes, we do. What's up, Lisa?
Hey, guys.
Yeah. So, what is the grossest or weirdest thing you saw out in public?
Okay, so a number of years ago, I used to work for a local nonprofit, and of course, I happened to be working by myself that day. And this lady walked in, and she had a bag of things to donate. And luckily, we didn't take any in-kind donation anyway. But before I could tell her that, she said she had a bag of breast implants and anti-snake toxin, for like the snake bite
like anti-venom?
that she wanted to donate.
Anti-venom?
Snake venom?
Anti-venom, yeah. Anti-venom and breast plants.
What the hell?
Well, obviously you made a deal with her, right?
Yeah, I was so dumbfounded. I just said, well, I put on my game face. Sorry, we don't take any in-kind donations. And then she left as soon as she came. So I locked the door, and that was it for me that day.
Closed for the day.
That's a great story, Lisa. I love it.
Yes.
Thank
Thanks, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll be there.
We'll see you out there tomorrow.
I see the chat room, our YouTube chat room, and I'm seeing some text messages come up. I think we're going to have some KVJ Nationers out at that Irish Fest.
Yes, Jupiter Irish Fest tomorrow, starting at 11. We'll be out there, Abacoa Town Center, right there in that middle stage area. There's going to be music. There's going to be Irish food, lots of Irish drinks. My girlfriend Franny's bartending.
I am not wearing green tomorrow because I want to get pinched.
It's the first time we've been out in a long time, too.
I know. It's our first event in a whole entire year, so it's weird, y'all.
Do you guys want any more examples of weird, gross things out in public?
Yeah,
There's
I've
a
got
few
one,
more that
too.
are pretty good. Okay, someone texted in, I once saw a woman licking a cat while waiting for a bus. This wasn't just one small lick. She was cleaning this thing with her tongue like it was the cat's mother. They have that on The Office.
They do.
Where Angela's cleaning the cat. What do you got, Virginia?
I got this text from Becky who says, I was on 95 in an SUV and the guy next to me pulled up right next to me in a BMW so I could see into his car and he was pleasuring himself and looking at me.
That happens so much. I can't speak for the whole country, but South Florida, there are dudes. My Aunt Ann had a story about that. I know someone else that has a story of some dude in a parking lot just doing that.
Do you think like this is going to turn girls on? Like what?
I don't know if that's the aim.
I don't think that's the goal.
It's the shock.
I think some of those dudes, they like to see the horror. They like to see the and that's what gets them off. They don't think someone's going to join them. They want to see someone freak out, which is even that much creepier.
Yeah, I think they like the disgust in your face. I was on a New York subway on the sub in transit, and everybody's so designed to ignore that. But in the corner, there was a guy pleasuring himself, just looking at everyone, and everybody was just in their phones, ignoring him.
See,
you could hear the sound and
You're
everything.
on a train with him. It's not easy to ignore.
No, it's not.
Do you say something? I think I might say something. If he's that brazen and everyone's scared and they're on their phone,
you offer to give him a hand.
You can't. No, you can't allow that to. You can't let guys just do that.
But you also can't be the masturbation police.
Yeah,
what
I'm
are you
not the
gonna
enforcer.
do? Tackle him?
So we just
Definitely not.
We let people just do that in public.
I would. I'm not stepping in.
I think there's a team designed to handle that.
Well, I get that. It's New York. It's a different animal.
That's above my pay grade.
Yeah, I don't think
am
anyone.
not.
Someone texted in this. When I was 10 years old, I saw 3 kids hold down this other kid from my school. They all took turns farting in this poor kid's face. I swear these were the loudest farts I'd ever heard. It was so gross and funny at the same time. 20 years later, and I still talk about it.
Dang.
I'd rather get punched.
Oh my gosh, me too.
I'd rather have 3 bullies hold me down and punch me for 10 minutes than to have them fart in my face.
It's less embarrassing.
Yeah, plus you can get pink eye. It's terrible.
That's right. That's how you get pink eye,
That's
Denny.
exactly how you get pink eye.
Well, if you guys have any more suggestions or examples, let us know. Our number is 87 RMF.
Denny's, what's our number?
877-979-9763. 877-979-WRMF. And I think in the Vox Pro, I think we have some audio that we just stumbled upon.
Yeah, we got to get to that. You want to hit up a commercial or a song, and then we're going to get into the Rocco audio, or you want to get into it now?
It's the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF. Kevin's out today. He had a little MC engagement. He's the guy on the stage with the microphone hosting the luncheon for the rich ladies.
Fancy.
Yes, very fancy. So he'll be back Monday. And for now, it's VJD.
Yeah!
Plus Suits.
And Suits.
Suits is in there working double duty.
My man, he's crushing it, as always. Do you want to get to this audio, this Rocco audio? This Rocco audio we are about to play, I feel like the witness was led. I feel like this is not the son talking, but the mother.
I was just asking Rocco a bunch of random questions.
Whatever.
And this was one of the random questions that came up, and I was kind of shocked by his answer.
It was unprovoked?
I did not think he would say this.
Unprovoked. I don't buy. That kid's smart. He absorbs things like a sponge. Play the horrible audio.
All right.
Hurtful.
What do you think about Jason's new house?
Bad. Totally bad. Because the couch doesn't look good.
Yeah, the way you're laughing like a hyena. Good job.
Have you fixed those couches yet?
You're in the group no one wants to talk to because I've set up my room to match the couches. Sweet Denny's, can you have my back on this?
Yeah. So the front room, I think, is come together like I never would have thought it would. Cause
I never had a problem with the lobby.
But in the back, I think it's come together with all your decorating now, and now you got the shelves up, you got the guitars up. The whole room is much different than when you first saw it, Virginia.
Thanks, Denny.
Sorry, put me on the spot there.
Didn't really smell it that good.
I got an idea. What if I come over and I bring
hate the idea already.
sofa covers and we look and we see how much better the room could look if you couldn't see those ugly, dingy looking sofas.
They are dingy, and now I only want to make them lighter, bigger, brighter. I want to show those couches off to everybody because they annoy you.
They're so unattractive.
I don't care. So is your attitude.
You should get 4 more of them and just put that whole couches all in that bag.
I'm gonna put a couple of them out in the backyard, Denny's, just to piss off the witch.
Good news, it'll be cheap to do.
It won't. Actually, very expensive couches.
No, they won't.
All right, so
But they're smart couches. They got plugs in them.
He put a recliner against the wall.
I mean, we don't have to take this bird.
You got the show. Take go. Good.
I just want to come over this weekend. I'll put the sofa
Okay,
covers
fine,
on.
come over. If you come over, does that mean you'll stop talking now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Come on over. Oh, there's a rumor that we have your grandma on the line.
So it is my grandmother's birthday this Sunday, and I believe we have her on the line. Grandma Helen, is that you?
That's me.
Hey.
Hey, yourself.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
Oh, thank you so much, Virginia. It's Sunday.
I know. It's coming up this Sunday. Did you get the package?
I got the package, and it's beautiful, and I thank you so much.
Oh,
Grandma, I got a little bit of a situation here that I would love some advice from you, and I just think you are so awesome every time we talk to you. But your granddaughter Virginia, she comes over to my house a lot, and when she comes over, she really makes fun of my furniture, my couches. She makes me feel like less of a man.
Grandma, they're ugly.
How should I handle Virginia when she gets like that? She turns into a maniac, Grandma.
You tell it like it is. That's all.
Is that the secret, Grandma? Just always tell it like it is.
Yeah, be truthful. Tell it like it is. That's right.
Grandma, I'm telling you, you would love these couches. You would love them. They recline.
Yeah, I bet. Are you sitting on the floor?
Sometimes I do, Grandma. Yeah.
So what birthday is this, Grandma? Are you turning 97?
Yes, that's right.
Nice. And Grandma got both of her COVID vaccinations, right?
I got all the works. That's
nice.
Right.
I'm so happy for you, Grandma.
Not to bring it back to the couch, but Grandma, what kind of couch do you have?
Oh, I have a nice one. Thank you.
She does. She has a really
regular
nice.
one.
It's beautiful. The color is right. It matches the room, unlike yours.
I don't want to hear from. I want to hear from Grandma, not Virginia.
Oh, well, I hope you have a beautiful birthday weekend, and I can't wait to get my vaccine so I can come visit you, Grandma.
Oh, okay. We'll see you soon, and everybody there have a good day.
You too,
We
Grandma.
love you, Grandma.
Love you.
All right.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye.
I mean, her voice is so perfect for the radio.
Couldn't be sweeter.
Could not be
adorable.
sweeter, which makes me think, how on earth is Virginia related to her?
You like everybody better. My sister.
Ooh.
You like my children.
Sister.
Well, I think we've actually made it to that time in the show.
Oh, is it time for the thought of the day?
We're going to have to wind it down a little bit.
You got that mediocre stuff to spit?
I got mediocre at best, dog.
All right, well, Bird, if you want to close down the show today, start this weekend going with your lovely thought.
Progress. We've talked much about that this week.
Have we?
Nah, not really.
No.
Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything.
Wowza, bird.
Wow, that's that power.
Hit the sweeper.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Podcast coming up.
The KVJ Show on 97.9.